Stop scrolling if you've looked in the mirror lately and thought, what happened to my body? You're not eating junk. You're not sitting around, but your belly just keeps growing, and no one's giving you real answers. At 55, I was doing everything right, and yet my waistline ballooned out like I was 5 months pregnant. I tried salads, fasting, more steps, less sugar. Nothing worked. Even worse, every bit of advice I found was made for 25-year-olds with a fast metabolism, not women going through menopause. And here's the scary part. This isn't just about how your genes fit. That stubborn belly fat during menopause is a warning sign. It's linked to inflammation, heart disease, and insulin resistance, and most women don't even know it. So if you're tired of being dismissed, if you feel like your body's fighting against you, you need to hear this. Because I finally cracked the code. After months of trial, error, and frustration, I found what actually works to flatten a menopausal belly. And it's not what you've been told. In this video, I'll share exactly what I changed step by step and why this has nothing to do with eating less or doing more crunches. This is the information every woman over 50 deserves to hear. And I promise by the end, you'll feel more hopeful, more in control, and finally, like yourself again. Let's begin. So what exactly is this menopausal belly we're all suddenly dealing with? It's not just regular belly fat. It's called visceral fat, and it's sneaky. This fat builds up deep inside your abdomen, wrapping around your organs. It's the kind that's linked to higher risks of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and even certain cancers. The cause? A perfect storm. As we hit perimenopause and menopause, our estrogen levels drop, and that causes fat to shift. Instead of being stored in our hips or thighs like in our younger years, it starts gathering in the midsection. At the same time, our metabolism slows down, muscle mass decreases, and stress hormones like cortisol go wild. The result? That stubborn, puffy, inflamed belly that doesn't budge. But here's the good news. Once you understand why it's happening, you can finally start doing the right things to change it. No more wasting time on advice that was never designed for your life stage. And trust me, once I learned how this all works, everything began to shift. Let's talk about why this gets especially frustrating after 45 and why it's not your fault if you've struggled. Now, let's be honest, hitting your mid-42nd and beyond can feel like your body pressed some secret sabotage button. Even the routines that worked for years suddenly stop working. You cut calories, walk more, maybe even skip dinner, and the scale won't budge. Worse, your belly keeps growing. Why? Because after 45, your hormones aren't just shifting, they're slamming on the brakes. Estrogen drops, yes, but so does progesterone, which used to help keep things calm and balanced. On top of that, testosterone levels shift, insulin becomes less effective, and your thyroid may start slowing down too. Add in stress, juggling work, aging parents, kids, life, and you've got cortisol pumping through your system nonstop. That hormone loves to pack fat right around your waistline. And don't forget sleep. If you're tossing and turning all night, that alone can throw your hunger hormones out of whack and make belly fat even worse. It's a whole body storm. But it's not about blame, it's about biology. Your body isn't broken. It's trying to protect you. You just need to learn how to support it differently now, which is exactly what I did. After months of trial, frustration, and finally clarity, let me show you what actually worked. Let me take you back to the moment it all clicked. I was standing in a dressing room, holding back tears because even the loose-fit pants wouldn't zip. I remember thinking, is this just how it is now? That night, I went home and said, no more guessing. I started tracking more than just my weight. I looked at my waist to hip ratio, my sleep patterns, my energy, even how I felt emotionally. I realized I'd been treating my body like it was still 30, but I was 55. My body needed a different kind of care. So I made 3 key changes. I stopped starving myself and focused on fueling my body protein, healthy fats, fiber. I switched from endless cardio to strength training just 2-3 times a week. And most importantly, I made sleep and stress non-negotiables. I started saying no, asking for help, and winding down in the evenings like it was a sacred ritual. Within a few weeks, the inflammation went down. My clothes fit better. I didn't feel puffy all the time. My belly, it started shrinking. Not because of willpower, but because I gave my body what it needed. And now, I want to break it all down for you. Let's dive into the science-backed strategies that made this transformation possible. The first thing I changed was how I looked at food, not as calories, but as chemistry. Menopausal bodies are inflamed, insulin-sensitive, and often starved of the nutrients they truly need. So I stopped obsessing over eating less and started focusing on eating smarter. I switched to a Mediterranean-style diet. Colorful veggies, whole grains, lean proteins like salmon and eggs, and healthy fats like olive oil and avocado. These foods fight inflammation and help stabilize blood sugar, which is key for burning belly fat. I made sure every meal had protein, fiber, and a bit of healthy fat. That kept me full and helped stop the cravings. I didn't cut carbs completely, but I traded processed stuff for sweet potatoes, quinoa, and fruit. I also started paying attention to sugar, not obsessively, but enough to know what was going into my body. The general rule? Keep added sugar to under 25 grams a day, but I mainly just avoided sneaky sources like yogurts, sauces, and healthy bars. And I drank more water, like a lot more. Hydration helps everything: digestion, energy, even fat loss. Most importantly, I stopped skipping meals. That only made things worse. Eating balanced meals regularly was a game changer. Next up, movement that actually works. If you're still doing endless cardio and wondering why your belly won't budge, this might be why. For years, I walked, jogged, and even did dance workouts daily. But nothing changed until I added strength training. Lifting weights just 2 to 3 times a week made a bigger difference in my waistline than anything else. Why? Because muscle is your secret weapon. It raises your resting metabolism, helps regulate blood sugar, and reshapes your body from the inside out. I didn't go hardcore. I started with bodyweight squats, light dumbbells, and 10-minute strength videos online. What mattered was consistency. I still walk daily because it's great for mood and movement, but strength training was the real game changer for my menopausal belly. And no, you won't get bulky. You'll get strong, stable, and leaner where it counts. Next, let's talk about 2 silent saboteurs: stress and sleep. Here's something no diet plan ever told me. If your stress and sleep are off, belly fat will stay no matter what you eat or how hard you work out. At 55, I was sleeping maybe 5 broken hours a night. I was juggling work, family, and aging parents, running on fumes and cortisol. And cortisol, it's the hormone that stores fat right in your belly. So I made rest a priority. Not a luxury, a necessity. I started winding down with herbal tea and stretching. I stopped scrolling in bed. I journaled just 5 minutes before sleep to calm my racing mind. For stress, I added breathwork and short walks without my phone. I also leaned into connection, calling friends, talking to women going through the same thing. Guess what? When my sleep got better, my belly shrunk faster. No joke. Let's finish the strategy talk with the one topic everyone avoids: hormones. Let's get real. Hormones play a huge role in this belly battle, and ignoring them can keep you stuck. I used to think hormone therapy was risky or vain. But after talking to a menopause-literate doctor, I realized my body wasn't broken. It was running on empty. My estrogen had tanked, my sleep was wrecked, and my energy was non-existent. So I started on a low-dose hormone therapy personalized for me, and I was shocked at the difference. Within weeks, my sleep improved. I wasn't waking up drenched in sweat. My mood stabilized. And yes, my belly started to respond more quickly to everything else I was doing. It wasn't a magic fix, but it supported the other changes. And now, new options are emerging, like GLP-1 medications, think Wegovy or Ozempic, that when used responsibly and under medical care, help target stubborn fat for women in menopause. Some women are even combining these with hormone therapy and seeing powerful results. The key? Get help. Don't self-diagnose. Work with someone who understands menopause, not just weight loss. Now that we've covered the what and how, let's bust a few myths that are keeping women stuck. Let's clear the air, because some of the biggest wellness tips out there are actually making menopausal belly fat worse. Myth number 1, just eat less and move more. Nope, that might work at 30, but not at 55. In menopause, extreme calorie cutting slows your metabolism even more. What your body needs is fuel, especially protein and fiber, to build muscle and stabilize hormones. Myth number 2, cardio is best for belly fat. Actually, no. Strength training wins here. Cardio burns calories, yes, but it doesn't build the muscle you need to raise metabolism and target visceral fat. Lifting weights 2 to 3 times a week changed my entire body. Myth number 3, hormone therapy makes you gain weight. Wrong again. Studies show it can actually reduce abdominal fat and help with insulin sensitivity. The key is getting the right dose for your body. And the worst myth? It's just part of getting older. Deal with it. That one's the most harmful, because you don't have to live feeling stuck in a body that doesn't feel like yours. Ready for the turning point? Let me show you how just 1 or 2 changes can shift everything. Here's what surprised me most. It didn't take a complete overhaul. Just 1 or 2 consistent changes completely shifted the direction of my health. When I started strength training twice a week and added a solid 20 grams of protein to every meal, my belly started shrinking. Slowly but surely, my body responded. When I protected my sleep like it was a meeting with my boss, screens off, lights low, journal nearby, my cravings dropped. I stopped waking up groggy and inflamed. It wasn't about being perfect. It was about being honest with myself and consistent with what actually works for a menopausal body. That's the moment I felt powerful again. Not in control of everything, but finally, not helpless. And if it worked for me, after months of frustration, it can absolutely work for you too. Let's close with a realistic, doable takeaway you can start today. Here's what I want you to remember. You're not broken, you're not lazy, and you're definitely not alone. Your body is just asking for a different kind of care now, and when you give it what it needs, it will respond. Slowly, steadily, and beautifully. So start small. Add more protein. Swap 1 sugar-loaded snack for something real. Lift something heavier than your purse. Go to bed 30 minutes earlier tonight. And when you start seeing those little changes, you'll know you're on the right track. If this episode gave you hope or made you feel seen in any way, please don't keep it to yourself. Hit that like button so the algorithm knows this matters. Subscribe to the Midlife Balance Institute for real talk, real strategies, and real sisterhood. And drop a comment below. What's the one thing about your menopausal belly you wish more people understood? Let's change the conversation together.